Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? This is Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. Dude, what happened to hard work and dedication? You know, losing helped you to win. You know, when we lost, our parents told us when I was younger, you know, this make you want to try even harder to win. You want to know what that feeling is like. You want to know what it's like to get out there and have all those accolades like everybody else. Michael Jordan was, you know, basically not put on his basketball team because he wasn't good enough at the time. He had to get out there and work his ass off. His mama didn't transfer him to a different school or none of that. His ass worked his ass off. And guess what he did? He became the GOAT. Now, Michael Jordan wasn't great at every damn thing, but he was good at some of everything. That's what made Michael great. People talking about his shoes, talking about how, you know, he's overpricing his shoes. He's not overpricing his shoes. The price is right. Whatever you're willing to pay, that's on you. Now, we're not complaining to, you know, car manufacturers for people buying cars, are we? Oh, people stealing his shoes. People stealing these cars. Are we complaining to the car manufacturer? Hell no. Are we complaining to Apple or Samsung because people stealing our phones? No. But see, that's the hypocritical part, man. That's the part that people love to play because, oh, he supposed to be this way. He don't supposed to sell his shoes. He just supposed to give them, man, hell no. Stop all that. Stop the cap. People say, hell, this man probably sold his soul to get wealth and all that. What happened to all those years he wasn't winning, that he worked hard, then he finally got a team that was able to take him to the next step? Dude, he wasn't even getting paid by the Bulls that much. Hell, fucking sinners were making more than Michael Jordan, who was the damn league. Michael was making more from endorsements than he was his damn salary. They started paying Michael towards the end, $20 million a year. Why? Because they realized, motherfucker, you done reap the benefits from this man and you ain't even paid this man. And guess what? Nobody else want to go to the Chicago Bulls because they know they full of shit. Dude, that's your legacy. You had Michael Jordan. He supposed to have been the ambassador of the brand. This is what I'm talking about. Fam, it's like people don't understand. Kobe Bryant, the same person, worth $1 billion. Put it like this. This man worked his ass off. They said he was out there 3 or 4 hours, you know, practicing before the damn game. Before the practice of the game. Dude, do you understand the dedication that takes? Do you understand that this man wasn't playing? Do you understand that this man was in the gym working his ass off? The same with LeBron James. He be out there exercising, hard work. He got all these regimens he go through, man. This man playing in his damn 40s. And he not playing, you know, like some, you know, guy that's in his 40s where he's basically putting up 8 points a game. No, this motherfucker putting up 30 points damn near. Dude, the thing that I'm looking at is we got to stop, you know, capping. You know, we got to stop out here lying, saying that everybody done sold their soul. No, motherfucker, it's a such thing as hard work. You know, people see, like, I ain't putting myself in that category, but people seen that my subscribers went up so damn quick. They didn't understand. They were like, man, he had to be bad subscribers or doing something wrong. No. Dude, you got to know what people want to hear, and you got to know what the hell it is you want to talk about. And whatever it is you want to talk about, you got to be on point with it, because you got to say it just like this. Shit, if people unsubscribe, I'm going to still be doing me. And that's how I look at it, man. And this is how I'm trying to tell a lot of you all, man. You can't be on this shit. You can't worry about what the hell people are doing and talking about. Do you? It's real, fam. It's real out here. You know, this is why I say you got to work your ass off. When shit ain't working in one place, you got to do something else, man. You know, and for my single friends out there, if you single, man, you know, shit, get another job. I don't get it. Some people tell me they just want to go home and just relax after work. Dude, when I was single, I had a whole nother motherfucking job. Dude, then I had another lit side job. My thing was, dude, it's just you. Make as much money as you can. Stack as much bread as you can. Dude, you're not here to just sit there and be like, I'm gonna relax. No, I'm doing me. When it's time for me to be in relationships, man, I cut some of the jobs. But man, Dude, this is what I'm talking about. You got to know your situation and be ready to step in. This is why some of the rich stay rich. It's not because not everybody out there cheating us. They not. You know, we complain about Michael Jordan shoes being priced too high. We complain that he should lower the price. We complain that the people are not paid a fair wage over in another country who has laws, stipulations, and regulations that, you know, safeguard against this. This is not his situation. Second thing, this is the third thing. People are still in the shoes. He should do something. People still in the shoes. Do we talk to Cadillac? Do we talk to Lincoln? Do we talk to Jaguar? Do we talk to Honda? Do we talk to Hyundai? Do we talk to Kia? Those just to name a few car companies. And the reason why I'm saying those car companies, because I want you to understand something. If we're not complaining to these people about people stealing their cars because they're too high, the hell are we complaining to Michael Jordan about a pair of gym shoes? Are we complaining to Apple? Samsung? Hell no. We're not complaining. See, the thing is, we love to pick and choose who to complain to. Dude, this is why when I was talking about when the toys went up so damn high, I was talking about, yeah, we need to put a cap on that shit. And people like, oh man, you talking about capping toys and, you know, not putting a cap on rent and, you know, food and stuff. No. Disposable income. Disposable income does a lot. Toys is $1 billion market. You say no, enough of people had stopped buying shit for those prices to drop. Those prices had got crazy at one point in time. Those damn toys were like 30-something damn dollars. And you sitting here like, wait, hold on. You going into stores and they like 32 and you like, wait, nah, dude, I'm gonna just wait. And guess what? Your hard work and dedication paid off. The prices dropped. You did not buy. If you do not buy, the shit do not sell. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is the whole process that we've been going through, man. You know, a lot of people don't understand. Dude, to do this shit is not hard. To collect this stuff is not hard. If you want to be a first-time collector and you want to jump in when they have sales going on. Jump in when people talk to you about Ross's. If you have 1 or 2 in your area, check them out. See what you can find that you like, that you want to get into. Target clearance, Walmart clearance. When they have those, jump in. You know, people talk to me about how do I collect video games and stuff like that. You know, I don't hear you talk about regular games like the PS4, the Switch, and all of those. I'm going to explain to you. PS5, the Xbox Series X, 1, and PS4, and all of those. I'm going to just say it like this. If you want to collect video games, and I'm going to be honest about it, buy lots. Buy lots that contain 10 games. The game's good. You know, the discs look good. Buy 10. Some of the damn lots is $25 plus $10 shipping. Some of this stuff, man, if you want to start slow, start low. Think smarter, not harder. Work a lot less. Pay attention to what it is that you buy. I understand everybody wants those bangers, but you can't always have that. You know, I see when I was collecting gym shoes, man, you know, the way I was, you know, I collect them, but I wear them. Some you just can't wear, man. I'm just being honest. Some are just for show. And I'm going to be honest about that. Some, you know, they're from years and years ago that you know you can't wear these shoes. You know they're tear up. I had 2 pair of shoes disintegrate on my feet before. So I know when you got shoes over 20-something years old, bro, they just for show. I'm going to explain something about shoes. When I first got off into shoes and I got off into Jordans first, what I did, I bought lots. I looked up my shoe size. You know, I seen what people had new. I checked out some of the ones they had for used. And, you know, first thing I did was buy a couple of used pieces. You know, I bought like 3 pairs. They were in a lot and they were for a certain amount. You know, my thing was, I'm going to test the shoe out before, you know, I commit to buying this brand. And I'm going to explain it. The used shoes, again, they were used. They weren't like in, you know, like beat condition. They were just used shoes. Cleaned them up, wore them real good, man. And they really worked for my feet. And, you know, I was like, damn, okay. So if those Jordans work, let's try some other ones. Checked out a couple of more new, you know, used pair. Then from there, I started buying new. Because I realized that, hey, if they like this used, maybe the new ones might be a whole lot better. So I started doing that. And with the used shoes, I started donating those. You know, again, people don't understand. You can't sell everything. Sometimes you got to give people stuff. And I donate stuff, bro. You know, like I donate clothes, shoes, toys. I donate a lot of damn stuff. And my point is, you don't always look for this stuff to come back to you. And that's the biggest thing that I've been trying to tell everybody. I'm not looking for nothing to come back. What I'm looking for is just to pass it on to the next person. When you're a big guy and you wear big clothes, that can help somebody else out there who don't have the money to buy the clothes. You know, I'm a big guy that got a big shoe size 12. Somebody could wear past size 12 shoes that ain't really used, dude. My wife was like, you could sell some of this stuff, man. I dropped all that shit in the drop box. I said, you know what? I'd rather go to somebody who might need it. She said, but what if the people who actually get in the drop box and pull the stuff out be like, man, I could sell this? And I said, that ain't on me. You know, my whole thing is sometimes you got to give back. And see, that's the thing that I'm talking about, man. You know, again, started this video about talent. One thing about this YouTube situation that people don't understand, and collecting is a general. You go in thinking about what it is that you need to do, what it is that you want to do. Now, a lot of you all been here A1 since day one. Y'all remember these shelves wasn't full. It was actually movies on these shelves. It was a TV over here. It was a Terradrome over there with Night Ravens over it, and G.I. Joe was right there. This wasn't even full, man. There were video games all in this area. None of this stuff was full. But now it is. You know, like I said, over a period of time, man, during the pandemic, when we was going through some of this, man, people were tripping out because I was in front of the shoes at first. And they were like, damn, I thought it was a toy channel, but dude in front of shoes. You know what? I'm going to tell you, collecting is a journey, bro. You know, this is why I say sometimes you need to be able to switch focus. You need to be able to actually maneuver around. Like I said, there's still stuff. I got so many comic books, Super NES games that I want to do a review on and show you. I got Funko Pop, Sega Genesis games. I still got shit coming. Dude, and people like, man, you spending so much money. Bruh, spending some of the money that I make to actually grow it. You know what? Can't make an omelet without eggs. People say, man, you know, the way to save money is to cut. You know, cut your spending, cut this. No, it's not. Sometimes the way to save money is to spend money. Dude, if you want to save some money, you got to find a way to cut somewhere. You can't just stop spending because you need to spend. You need to spend and put gas in the car, food on the table. You got to pay your health insurance. You got to pay auto insurance. You got to pay your rent. You still got to spend money. Even though those are fixed costs that you know you don't have to pay every month. Your cell phone, internet, you know, cable or whatever. Those are things that you got to spend. Streaming services, all that stuff. But see, the thing that you're looking at is, man, where do I cut? You know, when I first started, you know, I got another channel out there that y'all might know about, Tim 2.0. But that first channel started with me doing coupons. Dude, because I was doing coupons hard. My ex-wife, man, me and her got into it over that. Because she was like, man, you just buying shit to buy. We got tons of shit that nobody even used. I said, then use some of it. I said, man, one thing about life, if somebody tell you, and I'm going to say it just like this, you know how much this costs? You know how much this costs? I'm spending all this money, and you take it on, and you got a ton of this shit now? My thing is, don't complain to me about stuff. I'm going to solve the problem. I'm going to take it off your plate and put it on mine. I'm going to solve it. But see, a lot of people don't understand that. That's what life is. Dude, at one point in time, I had damn near, what, 400 rolls of toilet paper. You understand what I'm saying? Dude, I'm gonna tell you, this was before the pandemic though. Boy, shit, I probably would have been rich back then. During the pandemic with 400 rolls of toilet paper. But I had a ton of it. My thing is, I tell you over and over again, stop playing with people. Stop allowing people to actually dictate your happiness. Stop allowing people to tell you what's good and what's bad for you. You know what's good and what's bad for you. You're a grown-ass man or woman. You know what it is that is good or bad for you, man. You know, like I said, you know, people asking, you know, me like, man, you know, you talking about games and toys and shoes and clothes and cologne and all of this stuff, hats. Man, you know, you should be buying homes and stuff. I'm going to explain something to you. All this stuff still don't equate to a home. Now, see, I was watching Harry Tornado the other day. He got this flip house that they've been flipping for like 16 months. The thing is with that, I think it lost a lot of steam with people because it's taking too long. You know, my thing is, people want to see you do it in 6 months or a year. But most people want to see it done in 6 months. My biggest thing is, if I was him, I keep flipping these houses, but I rent them out because he's under the impression that, you know, if you sell it, you'll make a little more money, which is true. Nobody really wants to be a landlord, but, you know, sometimes when you're renting stuff out, that passive income helps. You know, not everything is going to be bad all the time. Not everything going to go wrong all the time. This is your opportunity right now to have passive income. You know, and like I said, I keep flipping a whole damn block until I get to the point, you be like, damn, he done flipped 5 damn houses. He renting out all these, damn right. And if I felt like selling them later on, I would. Like, you know, I had got this friend who fixed cars. He fixed them and he sell them. I got a friend that, you know, fix, you know, those motorcycles, bicycle, motorcycles, whatever they are. You know, put motors on bicycles and, you know, and I'm like, man, that's cool. A lot of people are not understanding how this shit goes. You got to find a way to get yourself in the game. Whereas your wealth is not always dependent on you working hard as hell every day. You know, that's what I talk to people about. It's not always about you sitting back trying to scrounge and wonder where your next dollar come from. You know, I see people with these vending machines. That's one good way. You know, but vending machines is a lot of hard work, and people don't understand it. Vending machines break. You got to have them in a good location. You got to pay the person in the location that you in most of the time. You know, a fee. You know, a monthly fee. So fam, I'm going to look at it like this. If you want to sell snacks, you could always do that shit over the internet. This guy named Jaime, he has this thing called Exotic Snacks. But, you know, I haven't seen him do it in a while, man. You know what? Like I said, when you see people really not doing what they're doing all the time, you can step in. Like I said, you know, you got this guy on YouTube called The Lead Attorney. And this guy talks about cases and stuff, things that's out there in the media going on, the drama. He breaks it down in a law aspect. And my thing is, this guy became very popular, making a lot of money. He got a Patreon. He has people basically sending him cash apps and every damn thing. Dude, he's making good money. He's making more money probably doing this shit than he was as an attorney. Not being funny. I don't know what he made, but this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want you to, you know, bring back, you know, and think about. You know, it's not where you start. It's where you finish. And like I said again and again, ain't nobody going after Samsung and Apple talking about, man, you know, you remember them starter codes back in the day? How people used to steal them off you? Man, them big-ass long starter trench coats they used to have a starter coat. People used to take them from people. They used to rob you for your damn coat. Nobody went to the NFL or, you know, the Major League Baseball or any damn body else for NBA because they done took the damn coats and, you know, all of that. Nobody did none of that. But you see, it's a double standard out there. We need to wise up. You know, somebody said, hell, Michael Jordan don't give to the community. Michael Jordan gives so much of their money back. Dude, I don't understand. You want him to get all his money away? It's easy for you to tell somebody to give their money, But when they start telling you to get, oh, wait, hold on. You can't tell me how to spend mine. But you can tell me how to spend mine. You see how that shit work? Oh, man, what you should do, all that money that you be spending on these toys, you should give to the homeless. I said, oh, so you about to give all your money to the homeless? No, that ain't what I said. But you can't tell me how to spend mine. Like I said, dude, let's keep that 100. You can't tell somebody what the hell to do with their money. Hell, if nobody can tell you what to do with yours, how could you tell somebody else? And what make you think they will listen and care what the hell you said? At the end of the day, dude, all of this is a business. You know, I was listening to Harry Tornado, and I had to say it just like this. He said, man, you know, I want to do this, flip this stuff, and I want to do this with just this amount, you know, from flipping, you know, on eBay. But he said, hell, I might put some YouTube money in it. But you know what? That's the thing that caught me. I'm like, so no money's been used off of YouTube. See, this is what people get you. They tell you how much their businesses are making, but they never tell you how much they made off of YouTube. I made this much of money off these businesses, but what did you make off YouTube? You see my point. Because you like, how are you surviving off of this? Then you start factoring in, you don't know everything. This is what I'm telling you. Make sure you pay attention to the smoke and mirrors. People tell you one thing, but there's so many other things going on. There's so many other variables going on that you don't know. And you sitting there, you know, like, man, they may not make it. And you sitting there not thinking, these motherfuckers got 3 other streams of income going on. And you just got that one and you worried about them. You need to worry about your damn self. Now, don't get me wrong. When I talk about these channels, man, these channels are amazing channels full of amazing content creators. I watch all of them, man. And like I said, man, I enjoy watching them. You know, I watched the guy Stradman. And, dude, you know, the thing is that I don't understand where a lot of people are going. They want him to go bigger and better, buy all these expensive-ass cars and all of that. And you know what? It comes and it goes. They were mad at him because the Koenigsegg he didn't buy. He's leasing with the option of buying at the end of the lease. So they're mad at him. And he was like, I could write all the damn lease off as a business expense. And that's a good-ass point. Dude, I don't think nobody paying attention. And he like, man, I got to think about it. He got cars all over the place. And I'm thinking about that too. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, how much is this channel making? And that's the thing. One thing, I'm going to say this. And I think he don't understand. Sometimes you got to do vlog videos. For a channel like that, people want to follow him. They want to know what he's doing. Hell, they want to see you drive the damn car one day. You don't need to say a hell of a lot. Just like, man, I'm about to get in this car and drive. I'm really having a bad day, man. This is like my favorite car. People want to hear that shit. People want to hear it from you because they could relate to him. He came from nothing. You know, I'm talking about he was living in that, what was that? Gallardo. And see, that's the thing that people didn't understand. They didn't understand that this was the thing at the point. And to see him come this far, this is why I say you got to always make sure you give people what they want. Not a video a week, you know, like that. Sometimes you got to give people 2 or 3 damn videos. You know, I'm running out of stuff to do. No, sometimes, bruh, you give them that one big video, then the other ones you like, man, these other videos is me just chilling. Me doing this other stuff. Show them things. Show them what they want to see. You know, that's why I say sometimes when I go out there and I look at stuff, I show you. You know, it may not be no super long hunt video like everybody else. It may just be a minute. But I'm showing you what's out there. I'm showing you what I'm seeing. I'm showing you what I'm not picking up. I'm showing you why I'm not picking it up. It's a reason why I don't pick up everything I see. It's not because of money. Sometimes to me, certain things are just not worth picking up at that price. Especially when they got a whole ton of them on the shelf. You got 40 metalheads and he in there for like $35 damn. I'm like, metalhead gonna sit his ass there. That's the way I look at it. Dude, if I'm not really into it, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just gonna leave it there. And maybe one day if it go on clearance, that's cool. And if it don't, if it runs out, if I want it one day, I get it on the secondary market. But you don't pick up stuff you don't want. My thing was, I wanted some of those Black Adam figures like Cyclone and all of them. I didn't want to pay full price. I wanted the Penguin from the Batman movie. I didn't want to pay full price, but $4.99, come on now. That's a good deal. The Catwoman, the gold label, I wanted that one from the Batman the movie, but I didn't want to pay the full price. And, you know, when you start looking at stuff, man, that's where it goes. You know, life is a continuous lesson, man. You don't blow every penny you got just because you got it. You know, you don't spend everything, man. Sometimes good blessings come to you because you're generating, you know, good vibes. You know, sometimes even when something negative happens, you got to turn that shit to a positive. Like I said, I may not be the greatest person, but I bet you everybody know my damn name. Oh, man, that's Tim, man. Don't fuck with him, man. You know how his personality is. No, you know who I am. You running your mouth, like I said, you don't know where people live, fam. We always think black people live in the ghetto or some shit, you know, somewhere in some hood somewhere with a, you know, where a car at, you know, and they got a big ass hood in front of it. It's the hood. Not every black person stay in the damn hood. Majority of black people don't stay in a hood. This is the thing that's just like saying, you know, people of all nationalities live in some sort of nationality place. No, people are mingled together. Black people live everywhere. It's just they don't want to fucking be bothered. You know, they go home, they come back in, you know, they do what they do. They ain't out there to fraternize with you. And I'm not trying to say this on any racial standpoint, but man, life is out here. Dude, it's out here. If you don't want to live it, that's up to you. But life is out here. It's going to continue to be out here. It's going to continue to life, whether if you like it or not. Like I told you, get on them damn planes and make a trip. Do something. Oh, man, I don't really like going nowhere, man. I like collecting my toys, sitting in the house. Make sure that your mate likes doing that. If your mate don't like doing that and they see like, man, this is all we doing, and we sitting here, you playing with your toys and playing your games and you happy. And you get mad when the person leaves, they wasn't happy. This is why I say you got to have communication. Sometimes you don't want to do shit because you haven't had your space. Sometimes we all need space, and if you don't get your space, you're going to lose your shit. And somebody want to be under you 24/7 and you haven't had an opportunity for yourself, you going to go the fuck off, and you need to. Because if they have space and you don't have any, that shit is not fair. You know, that's why I say relationships about you showing all emotions and every damn thing. You got to tell everybody how you feeling. It's about communicating. I keep hearing all this, you need to have an adult conversation with that person. It ain't a such thing as an adult conversation when people ain't on the same damn level. When I say you ain't on the same level of communication, some people don't like to talk. Some people just like to sit there and look at you do shit. Or just complain and don't have a solution or answer for nothing. My thing is, man, I'm going to do what the hell I'm supposed to do and move on, man. Like I said, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to do and be the best me that I can. I don't know if that makes any damn sense to anybody, man. Like I said, I've been out here struggling for a minute. You know, I've been, you know, kind of lost for a second. And, you know, God pulled me back and said, hey, look, stop. You know, somebody said, well, I know what the hole in your life is. God is missing. No, I talk about God all the time. Faith is not the problem. The thing is that we don't understand there's other shit going on in people's life. You know, there's more than just religion. If that's all you are is religion, that's not good. You got to have more. There has to be a balance of everything. And see, that's what my balance is. I have faith. I believe. But I don't pass it on to other people because you could only receive something when it's your time to receive it. You know, if you don't want it, trust me, it ain't gonna make no difference to you. But when you want it, you'll open your hands and receive it. I hope these messages that I have put out here today about hard work and dedication and living your best life actually touch somebody. You know, again, I know a lot of people just don't want to hear this from this type of channel because we should just be talking about toys, but we grown-ass men. We got to have more on our mind than just playing with fucking toys. It's a real life situation out here. You work a job that you don't like. You work around people sometimes that you don't like. You work with people that stab you in your face, not in your back, but in your face. And you got to deal with that shit. Sometimes you need an outlet, somebody to know what you're talking about or what you feeling. Why are you so outspoken? Because you know, when you're not outspoken and you don't say shit, people will treat you like a doormat and walk on you. And that's not a good feeling, to be walked all over and people laughing at you and treating you like you're a chump. Dude, that's not a good feeling. But being there and understanding and let people know, look, I'm not putting up with that. You don't have to put up with any damn thing you don't want to put up with. You don't have to deal with anybody that you don't want to deal with. At the end of the day, man, it's all about what you're willing and not willing to do. You know, like I said, man, everybody wants something from you, but nobody willing to invest. Everybody want a finished-ass product, but they don't want to go through the work, the trials, the tribulations that it took you to get to that damn finished product. They just want to reap the benefits. Nah. If you ain't gonna go through the rain with me, you ain't gonna sit there when the rain is over to shine with me. That's just how this is working. Dude, you gotta let people know. No is a complete sentence. Period. Man, I hope I enlighten a lot of people here. Now, again, when you open your eyes each morning and realize that you woke up and you see that yesterday wasn't the greatest day for you, try to make today the better day for you. That's what I try to do each day. Try to make each one better than the last. Shit, because I can't change the past. Whatever I do in this day, I can't change what happened back then. So I'm going to live today to the fullest. Dude, sometimes you got to leave people alone. Sometimes you got to leave people where the hell they sat at. Because people make it seem like you're nobody special or you're nothing. You're every fucking thing. You deserve more. And you know what? People talk about me in these motivational speeches like, man, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need that. Shit, I need it. I needed somebody to sit there and actually tell me shit is going to get better when it was going so fucking bad. When it was so damn bad, it made you feel like you wanted to off your damn self because it was so damn bad. People never realize, oh, man, you never know what it was like to have it bad. Motherfucker. See, that's the thing. When people see you shining and not seeing you going through the mud, nobody believes shit. But when you was going through the mud, nobody didn't even want to be bothered. And I'm going to tell you something. When you see people win the lottery, you know, the family of the person that won the lottery, they ain't even spoke to this motherfucker in over 6 years. We won the lottery. We. Where were you at when that motherfucker was homeless on the street? Wasn't no we there. Oh, he homeless. He homeless. You see how those pronouns work then? We and he. You see how that shit went, right? One was single and the other was like, we French. We. Nah, bro. Like I tell anybody, if you win money, don't tell nobody. Carry your ass to a whole nother state. No, not to the next state. If you're Illinois, I'm going to Indiana. No, I'm going to Wisconsin. No, don't carry your ass nowhere. It's simple. Carry your ass to Seattle, Washington somewhere. Somewhere where people have a hard time. Florida, Texas, you know, not New York, Maine. Just places, man, that, you know, you can get away from people. You don't have to tell nobody. You don't have to give nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing. If you paying all your damn bills yourself, you don't owe nobody an explanation of shit. If all those bills are being paid by you, you don't owe nobody nothing. Somebody said, man, I want to know the breakdown of how you do this and how much. I said, how much you putting into this? What you mean? I said, to know that information, you need to be putting money into the situation. If you ain't putting no money into the situation, you don't need to know shit about the situation. You get what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Realistic. That's why I say, man, everybody want to talk shit, but nobody want to live the shit. You know, I sit back and listen. You know, you hear these words family, but there's no bond with it. You know, people talk about we're family. We're family when you need something. We're family when, you know, you going through some shit. But when you ain't going through shit and I'm going through shit, we ain't family. Hell, you know, like I said, you could pay some damn body rent for a couple of months in family. You need somebody to pay your damn rent. Your rent could be way less. They rent $1,000 a month. You could pay their rent for like 3 months, $3,000. Because at that time, you probably had the money. But, man, your rent could be $200, and you ask somebody for some help, they look at you and be like, man, you should have saved your money. And see, that's the point I made. Don't do shit for people that they won't do for you. Dude, if somebody all of a sudden, out of the blue, family members asking to be, you know, Facebook friends, man, that I sent requests to years ago. I'm talking about damn near 6 years ago. Ain't sent me a request, ain't even respond. Declined the offer and every damn thing. Sending me Facebook, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Dude, we ain't spoken in years. There's no need for us to talk now. If you ain't spoke to nobody in years, you don't need to. Dude, all the shit that you go through and all the shit that you went through, you don't owe nobody nothing. Dude, I sit back and I live my life. Because, again, at the end of the day, man, people who you rock with, you continue to rock with. But if you ain't rocking with these people, dude, you don't need to continue. I don't give a damn. Family could be your biggest enemies. Dude, somebody see you shining too damn bright. Somebody see you with diamonds on. I'm talking about, you know, women. I see women and, you know, families, you know, their husband buying them diamonds and taking them places, buying them clothes. People in the family hating, telling you all he controlling, he's manipulating, he doing all this shit. But he ain't doing none of that shit. He treating you good. And they realize that, and they don't want you to have it because they don't think you deserve it. When it's all said and done, you truly see the character of the people that you fuck with. Like I tell you, people will have you to get out of relationships left and right, saying different things. You haven't lived your life. You get out there and realize life is not what you thought it was. People are not who you think they are. People are horrible at times. And it's just real. It's real. You know, after everything is said and done, everybody want to go back like they can, you know, like they can rewrite time or something. You know what? I always heard this shit, man, and I want to say this to y'all. Somebody told me, now I've been told this a couple of times in my life. Man, shit, that's life. When shit ain't right later on, they tell you, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. What that means is I'm fucking somebody else. And I'm just letting you know, it's your fault if I can, you know, have a good conscience. Dude, when y'all break up or divorce or whatever, I'm going to tell you something. You hear from them people a month later and be like, man, maybe we should try again. You not in love with me. You don't love me. You told me that shit. What, now because you homeless, you want somebody? Man, you got to call a spade a spade. It's just like you wanted to talk to this young lady years ago and she wasn't giving you no type of indication that she wanted to be with you. But now, years later, you in your damn 40s, 30s, or whatever, and you doing good with your life. Yeah, she want to reap the benefits now. She got kids and problems and all type of shit. Dude, you know what? You don't owe nobody a damn thing. Dude, you don't. Why you think a lot of these these older guys now are not dating older women? They dating 25-year-olds. Why? Because these 25-year-olds don't want any damn thing. Nobody say they're going to be faithful to you or anything. You just buying ass, basically. That's what it is. You're not trying to be with her. You know, you're not trying to do anything. Because at that age, dude, I'm going to tell you something. Most of these people don't have a bit of damn sense. They don't want anything. You don't want shit to shit get bad. You know, most of the time, you don't want shit that you got until you don't got it no more. People tell me, man, I love chicken nuggets. I said, you got a choice between a porterhouse steak and a chicken nugget. No, man, sometimes you just want nuggets. Fuck them nuggets. If I had a choice between a porterhouse steak, I'm going to take the porterhouse. Porterhouse is much better for you than them cheap-ass chicken nuggets made of plastic. Come on. People don't think about this shit, man. You know, you got to make sure that you weigh your odds, your options, because shit come back and it bites you in the ass. You know, people run off. Dude, look, I gotta tell this crazy ass story. This guy was telling me some shit and he told me, he said, man, this girl was cheating on him and every damn thing. He said, oh man, if you tell anybody. He said, chick was cheating on me and every damn thing. And he said, this shit that got me. He said, man, she was cheating on me, told me, look, you know, I'm gonna have a better life over here. This shit is gonna be good. He said, you know, dude ain't putting nothing into it. He getting every damn thing for free. You think once you leave me, you gonna go over there and y'all gonna live happily ever after? He said, hell no, that ain't gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen? Dude is gonna leave you too. Because now he gotta pay for shit and put shit in. You paying for everything now. He getting free ass, free clothes, free shoes, driving your car. Now all of a sudden he don't have to start investing. He said, that ain't gonna happen. And she's like, you a damn ass lie. This shit is gonna be good, man. As soon as she broke up with the dude, moved out, all that shit, dude moved in the process because he moved. He was like, fuck that. He said, because I'm out. Shit, I didn't want to live anyway. So he outed, right? So she got with the dude, and the dude was like, wasn't even a whole damn week. He was like, yeah, this ain't working. He said, man, look, I don't want you. He said, I just want to fuck you, you know? And I'm just sitting there thinking, once he told me this shit and the chick was telling him all this stuff, he just laughed. And she was like, man, I went by the old place, and the place is, you know, there's different people living there now. You know, I want to know what's going on. I was so confused when he told me that shit. What's going on? You left. You ended the relationship and moved to get with another dude. Now you try to figure out how to go back. Dude, like I tell you, shit don't work the way you want it to. And this is what I keep telling people. Life is going to continue to life without your ass or with your ass. You know, you got to make good decisions, man. The party lifestyle, party dudes, party chicks, that shit don't work. Why? Because it's all a fantasy created to make you think you want it. Oh, he alpha male. You know, he alpha. That's what I want, an alpha. That's what the girl was telling me. She wanted an alpha, man. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so he's an alpha. He don't got no job. He don't take care of his kids. You supporting him. You catering to him. I'm like, I am so fucking confused. I said, this is what women want. You got to be playing with me. And I realized later on, I said, you don't want those type of women. You don't want women who haven't grew up yet and not realize that this shit is not for the longevity of life. You're going to get messed up by this person. When you lay down with people, they get a piece of you. And if you lay down with too many people, they're going to take all of you. And there's nothing going to be left. And you're going to be a shell, and you're going to be angry at everybody. Because you don't say people treated you wrong and mistreated you and did shit to you. No, you did all this shit to yourself. People don't love to blame the right person. They love to blame everybody but the right person. And sometimes the right person to blame is your damn self. You know, this world is real. You know, people were telling me about everything. Just being realistic. I was told, someone told me, they said, man, I don't believe in none of that spiritual stuff. I don't believe in none of this, you know, fantastical stuff that you talk about, as far as like ghosts and all of these other things, these cryptid things. Just because you don't believe in them don't mean they don't believe in you. You know, at that particular point in time, you may have a thing of protection around you to keep that type of stuff away from you. That stuff is not what you think it is. You know, shit is real. Shit has been here. Shit has been around you. It's just you haven't paid attention. Because for some reason, it don't want to mess with you. It usually messes with everybody else around you and leave you alone for some strange reason. Probably to later or to hold on to you or to do whatever. But pay attention. You know, we hear so many people going through shit and we disclaim it as they're lying or that can't be real. Shit is real out here, man. Like I said, when people going through shit, it's hard to say, man, oh, they making this shit up. You see shit with your own eyes and be like, well, damn. You know, you don't know what to call it because it's what it is. You're not used to this type of stuff. And that's what I keep saying. A lot of us are not used to dealing with shit. We're used to talking about shit. We're used to calling people out for bullshit, but we're not used to them going through nothing. You know, when I see people with illnesses, man, I shut up. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know your problems. I don't know your trials and tribulations. I don't know anything. So I try my best to hush and stay in my place. My place is minding my damn business. See, that's the thing that we don't look at. We mind so many other people's business, man. Celebrities, that's a different thing. Dude, that's all out in the open. They put that stuff out there for us to listen to. It's like Drake versus Kendrick. And people are saying that Kendrick is the best rapper at all. And list Kendrick Lamar's songs. Listen to the ones that you listen to in the club, you listen to in your car. Probably ain't that many besides the the one that he used to basically diss Drake with. It was a good diss track. That's what it is. But if you look at the overall catalog and songs that make your head bop, Drake got a lot of them. Kiki, are you with me? Then, you know, what's this? He got, used to call me on the hotline bling or whatever. He got a lot of damn songs that you just was like, man, you know, like, I don't need no new friends. You remember that one, dude? He had so many. That's why I'm like, why you think everybody going after him? It's good for rap. They asked, why do Drake play that song during his concerts? Because he know it's a song to get you hyped. He don't give a damn. He making money off this song. And people are not getting that. Then they made some sort of diss track using his voice that said, you know, he just put his dick in Kendrick's mouth. Now he'll stick it in his butt and all. Dude, I'm like, why are y'all doing that? Why are y'all trying to destroy this man? Why are y'all trying to belittle this man? Stop that. Dude, why we can't just have shit that's just real? It's so many people out there just trying to do some shit. Then when they get sued, they start crying and screaming. Dude, look, I enjoy what these rappers are doing right now. They ain't talking about shooting and killing each other. They just having fun dissing one another. Bringing back album sales. Because sales of records have been slumping. You know, I hear so many people tell me that Eminem is the greatest of all time. You know, he may be. I don't know. When him and MGK actually had that diss off, and MGK ass, to me, whooped on his ass. His shit was better. Now, again, Eminem come with all these, you know, metaphors and all these allegories and shit like that, and he's rhyming fast and he's rapping. Dude, he 50 fucking years old. He's rich as hell. I don't know how many of y'all got those same damn problems. And that's the thing. When you outgrow, this is what happened with Lil Wayne. He's still talking about guns and shit. I'm like, dude, he gonna shoot you with his gun and I'm like, what are you talking about? Maybe when you was younger, fuck, are you rich? You just sold your whole Young Money catalog. You rich. I think it was, what, 100 million? My point is, when you sit here and listen, the reason why he sold it, the money wasn't there no more. He was still living that Lil Wayne lifestyle when the money was gone. I'm not saying he was broke, but I'm saying people sell their catalogs for a reason, bro. Maybe it's a financial gain. Maybe they just like, hey, look, I can make this money and keep this money. But I want all of y'all to realize that shit, everything has some sort of issue going on with it. And I know this video long as hell because I've been running my mouth for so long, and I'm appreciating. Because, you know, I'm getting shit out my damn self, man. You know, dude, you look at these rappers. I hear people talk about, you know, why is Lil Kim, if she's such a good rapper, why is Nicki Minaj selling out more than Lil Kim? Now, I'm going to say this. Now, if you would have pitted them in their prime, it would be different. You can't pit one once they not the shit anymore. Lil Kim audience grew up. They ain't listening to that shit no more. This is why Nicki Minaj fell off. Your audience grew up. Why you think Taylor Swift audience is still there? Taylor Swift audience is young teenage girls. She appeals to everybody because she's that girl next door. I talked to y'all about the WNBA. Now that they got asses in seats, they want them to go up on their salaries. You're not there yet. They're just starting to televise the games. People are starting to come to your games. Celebrities are starting to come to your games. It's not because of what the WNBA was. Nobody was coming for that. People are coming for the new class of generation of the WNBA, like Caitlin Clark and, what is her name? The black young lady. Y'all know who I'm talking about. These people and the other people that came with them, look how they dressed. They dressed like young women. People that you want to go see. Again, a lot of the young ladies there were dressing like studs, dude, and it ain't nothing wrong with that, but not too many men want to go see that. Not too many men want to watch it. Now I'm watching WNBA games, like I said. The only thing I think they need to do is lower the hoop. Lower the foot. Let them dunk. You know, tell them dunk. Get out there. Get grimy with it. Play. I don't want to see jumpers and layups every 4 seconds. I want to see your ass dunk. Now, I know there's some players out there that actually dunk, but it look like it's frowned upon. I don't know why. Dude, you trying to fill the seats. And, you know, that's the thing that I'm looking at. I want people to understand. Angel Reese, that's what I'm thinking about. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. They both got shoe deals. They both got endorsements. They both making money. And the rest of the WNBA are mad because you notice Angel Reese's team ain't passing her the ball either. Caitlin Clark's team ain't passing her the ball. And Angel Reese just think it's, you know, the Caitlin Clark thing. Dude, it's you too. You're part of the problem. People are coming here to see you. Nobody was coming to see this league before y'all came in. Now that you brought height and you put face to this league, you put Caitlin Clark's face on the league, along with Angel Reese's, damn right. It's like a rivalry. So all of a sudden, people want to watch. I didn't want to watch before. Shit, I was so upset with this. I was like, boy, y'all just fucked up a whole league and didn't even think about it. But now, guess what? Now they're doing what they should have done the whole time. Understand. Some of those players need to come off the Olympic team. You need to let Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and some of those other young girls get on there. You need, for your sport, to be recognized, for people to understand, for people to see. You can't sit there and just feel like you entitled. You know what? Let these young people bring y'all money. Y'all ain't gonna make no money if y'all don't understand the revenue is not there. Not yet. You can't raise your salaries. The endorsements are not there yet. A lot of you all are not doing what y'all need to do. Like I said, people want to see you dressed up before the game. They want to see you come in your skirts and your heels. Do that. I know, you know, you may be a hardcore person, but sometimes you gotta, and it ain't selling out. Shit, you putting on clothes. You putting on clothes. Put on them damn clothes and get your ass out there and make your money. That's what the NBA did. You thought Michael Jordan was the greatest thing since sliced bread? No, that's how they marketed Michael Jordan, because they see Michael Jordan as the next level. You know, people were like, but you had Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas. They wanted something you could build a franchise on. When I say a franchise, I'm talking about the whole NBA. They built it on Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan had a better image. He was clean cut. You know, he was, you know, his mama and his dad and every damn thing else. Man, this man was living his best life. Yes, he had a family. He had this family life. Whether if it was all true or fake, you know, what it was. But, you know, it was what it was. Mike got out there and did what he needed to do. Everybody contracts went up because of Michael Jordan. Everybody made money with Michael Jordan. You know, the whole league benefited from this man being in the league. And this is how the WNBA is on its path right now. It's benefiting because these younger ladies are in the league. You know, they're doing, and, you know, they out here playing, and, you know, they going to concerts and stuff and being seen and having fun, stuff that people want to see. You're in a different age and a different time. Nobody want to see you in there, you know, not doing shit. And, you know, it ain't nothing fun about the WNBA. You're supposed to have some sort of damn script like the NBA, the rivalries and every damn thing else. That's what the WNBA needs. You know, in all of the time that it's been in existence, what you had, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie. Dude, come on. You don't remember none of these damn people. And that's what I'm talking about to you. You don't remember these people. Tamika Holdsclaw, you don't remember those. Tamika Holdsclaw was really good in, college? Got to the WNBA, fell off. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, whatever you think about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is, man, these people are getting their paper. And the other league players can get their paper too if they just shut their ass up. That's what happens when you talk too much and think you are the one that everything is on. If nobody talked to you before the game, if you didn't have, shit wasn't televised, let people have props. Understand. Understand. The people that they're there to see, let them talk to that person first. Then you get your turn. Understand. This is how this works. Man, but to wrap all this up, man, I just want to say, I touched on everything. That's what this channel do. It touches on everything. This life is a journey. It's not some easy cakewalk that everybody make it seem to be. They make it seem like you sit here and, you know, you go through stuff and, you know, shit magically fixes itself. No, it don't. You're going to go through the shit over and over again until it's time for you to fix it, until you do something to fix it. Dude, I have went through some of the same shit throughout my life over and over again because I have failed to fix it. Whether job-wise, relationship-wise, dealing with children or family or friends. I learned some of the same lessons over and over again because I was too stiff in the head, hard-headed, to actually pay attention to these people are not for me. Dude, I don't give a damn how good you love or raise your kids. They're still going to grow up to be whoever they need to be. Was it good or bad? You know, people say, hey, man, you know, you talk about your kids like they're good, and some days you talk about them like they're bad. No, they good. But, you know, again, they pay their bills. I don't pay not one bill. I once said here on this channel, I said, man, I'm going to have to slow down because, you know, I got a grandbaby coming and I need to do this. I need to put money on that. I need to be... And I sat there and I had to sit back and think about that shit to myself. I raised my damn kids. This is not my damn kid. You spoil your grandkid when you feel like it. It's not your job to raise your damn grandkid. I raised my damn kids. I raised my kids. They didn't raise themselves. Somebody else didn't raise them. I raised my damn kids. So I don't need to raise them. My grandkids. My whole thing is, man, your life is about you living your best life. Whether it's somebody out there struggling or not, you only know one part of the story. You come to find out later, man, you know, you hearing about people struggling and you trying to figure out how to help them and you doing all you can and you come to find out these motherfuckers drinking and smoking and all this other shit and you like, wait, I'm putting money into this and I'm thinking y'all starving. Dude, I have done that with family and friends, man, and I'm like, damn, you had me fucked up out here. This is why I say, man, before you start doing anything, before you start trying to help somebody, find out what it is that really is going on. Because sometimes you may not know. Sometimes you may think you know. You think you know truly what's happening. Dude, sometimes you don't know shit. You sit back sometimes and think you know people, man, and I tell people, man, my friend said, oh, man, I know that dude over there. Me and him cool, man. Stop talking all that shit, man. Dude, you talk like you know me. You know, because I know him. I said, what's his mama name? What? What's his wife's name? Huh? What's one of his kids' name? Huh? Where you work at? Huh? What type of car you drive? Huh? Dude, where you know him from? Huh? Dude, if you don't got no answer to the basic ass questions, you don't know that damn person. You know that person in passing. I know a lot of damn people in passing. Dude, if I can't name one damn thing about you, not one of your kids, not your wife's name, your ex-girlfriend or some shit that, you know, that people normally talk about in, you know, conversations. If I don't know none of that, dude, we don't know each other. I'm gonna just be honest. You need to know something about a person to actually be like, I know somebody. That's why I say stop telling people your business that don't have your best interest in mind. You know, lady got mad at me one day. She said, how do you know my business? I said, you only told your business to one person. I said, so how do you think I know it? No, that person didn't tell you. You had to hear it from some other way. I said, man, come on, stop playing. You and that motherfucker was in a sealed room talking about this, and you said it your damn self. But now you trying to say somehow I was in there listening through a vent or something. I said, people love to go all the way around what they truly know the problem is instead of addressing the problem. Sometimes you got to address shit head on, man, and call it for what it is. Man, feel it the way it is. Understand it the way it is. Live it the way it is. But don't let nobody lie to you and sugarcoat shit and make it seem like you the fool for actually believing in stuff. Man, you ain't wrong for believing in life or believing that people could be better. You wrong for not understanding that once they showed you who they are, you should believe them. Dude, if somebody show you constantly who they are, if they show you that they don't care about you, you need to pay attention to that. You need to understand it and go with it. You need to walk away from it. Everybody want to sit back and be the victim in their own life. You don't need to be a victim. Be the winner. Sometimes you got to cut people off, and people out here, they don't want to cut people off. You know, man, I'd rather be with this person than be by myself. I said, damn, you ain't with that person. Everybody else fucking your wife but you. You know, somebody, dude, when you hear somebody tell you some shit like that, boy, how you ready to fight? But you know what? You should be listening to shit like that. My friend told my friend that once. He said, man, everybody fucking your wife but you. Dude got up with that damn knife ready to stab his ass. We had to stop him. I said, dude, man, why nobody tell me that? Man, you knew this woman. You caught her cheating on you. You caught her in bed with a motherfucker, but you sitting there playing like you don't know. Stop. It ain't worth getting, you know, cuckolded or, you know, humiliated in front of people all over. Bro, let that shit go and move on. Find a way to be better. You know, it's like we keep putting up with shit as men. Why? I always hear women, oh, but women put up with so much. No, they don't. Men cheat with women. What the fuck you thinking? Not every man gay. Men cheat with women. And that's what happened. Women cheat with men. Why you think so many people going through shit? Because they put themselves through that shit. And later on, they want to complain about that shit. Dude, this is why I'm telling you. Stop listening to people on their nonsense. They out there on these soapboxes telling you all these crazy-ass stories that don't make no sense. Pay attention. But to later, peace out, fam.